talking to Tamika and Devon here. They got a couple of questions to ask you, Dr. Greer, because, you know, whether or not Devon is cheating or not, his new wife feels like he is, and that's just as bad.
Exactly. You know, the issue that for the two of you, you're newly married, and part of what goes on in being married is making a commitment. Commitments don't happen. You really have to work at them and put them in place. And you can't do everything you want to do once you've made the commitment to be married. So some activities, some friends, some time becomes limited, has to be prioritized. And you can't be at an ex-girlfriend's house with her uncle or out partying and clubbing
and not expect her to feel that way.
And making your marriage work at the same time. They really work against one another.
Yeah. Go on, you clap. Ask your question. Devon has a question for you. Go on, Devon.
Okay, Doc, so what do I do when, I mean, I know I'm not cheating. It's just the way, you know, I like to spend time out. So what do I do when she asks me I'm cheating and I tell her I'm not cheating, but she don't believe me?
Okay. Ask her what she needs from you to feel more trusting and to feel more trustful. What is she looking for? Does she need to be spending more time with you?
Bring her with you when you go out.
Answer the question.
Ducking and jogging.
All right, what is it that you want me to do so you can feel secure about our marriage?
I want to go with you when you go out, and with these so-called friends of yours that I could never meet, I want to meet them.
Yeah. Now what, Dr. Rich? She answered him.
Yeah, because really, when you're married, you're a couple. It's us. And you need to put that out there in the world and share part of your world and your life as a single man with your wife.
Listen to this, folks. You're not going to believe. Thank you, young couple, and good luck to you. Good luck to you. It's a start. You're not going to believe how Rose up here keeps her husband Earl over here. Do you know that they are both having an affair? And they say that their marriage is tighter probably than anybody else in here because they are both having an affair. Rose, who are you having an affair with?
I'm fooling around with my husband.
Yeah.
How does this work? Tell me, tell that wonderful story about how your relationship works so well.
Well, he had to go overseas. He's in the military, and he had to go overseas for a year. And it was really his idea. He suggested that we have a long-distance love affair because he told me he wasn't going to cheat on me. He said, if I want to have an affair with anybody, I can have one with you.
Were you afraid that he was going to cheat, or were you afraid she was going to cheat?
No, I never had any fear that she would cheat. I guess it just wasn't something that came up in my mind. But I wanted to say one thing. I agree with Jeffrey in part there that we see women in a few different categories. And just to go on with that a little bit, in our relationship, what we do and what we teach in our seminars is that you got to open up, you got to communicate. The only thing that you can do to keep your relationship solid is you got to be honest and you got to be disciplined. You have to control yourself. I'm from the old school. My father taught me, he said, a man's word is his bond. So when I make a commitment to her, it's just like in marriage. I got to follow through with that. You know, and that's why our relationship is so solid now.
What do you do? Look at those tears in your eyes. What does he do, Rose?
Well, we wrote For Your Eyes Only love letters, and he said that we took phone sex to a new level because the sex had to last for a year. So. And we just, you know, we communicated, and we had so much fun that when he got back, we decided that we would keep on with this affair. So, you know, he'll call me up and say, you know, meet me at this hotel, and, you know, we pretend like we're lovers having an affair.
I'm by no means. I don't want anybody to believe that I'm the perfect man. I just take a little bit of time in my day, and I figure out her anniversary, you know, her birthday, special
or just
times.
Calling me up to say, you know, hey, I'm thinking about you today, and I love you, and I can't wait.
I may come home from work because I was overstressed or whatever.
But see, that's what, can't you feel it? That's what love is about. It's about thinking about me outside of yourself for one minute.
That's what I started doing.
Yeah,
bringing roses home, calling her at work.
I like what Rose said before the show. Rose said, honey, love is like a flower, and if you don't nourish it, take care of it, it's just going to die. Coming up next, the results of our audience poll about monogamy and how to keep your rose garden growing. Right? We'll be right back in a minute.